Uh, well, hey everyone. So the other day, I was talking about Alan Turing on my videos, and hey, look at this one. Actually mentioned this in his video. He was talking about how Turing visited Manchester, and yeah, it kind of got me thinking a bit. Oh, hey, look at this one's account can be found here, just above my finger, so go visit him. But yeah, no, I figured I'd actually talk a bit about sort of science in both our cities. Manchester, as it is fairly well known, actually has a University of Manchester, and University of Manchester owns Jodrell Bank, which is this sort of giant radio astronomy place, and it's got all these kind of big satellite dishes with the antennae on them that, you know, receive and send radio signals, or something to that effect. And using the radio signals, they can find out stuff about, you know, sort of the composition of a galaxy or of a star or anything else for that matter. Or, you know, they can find about the Big Bang, or pretty much anything else. So yeah, so pretty much anyone should know Manchester for the university, because it does own Jodrell Bank. But as well, Manchester is sort of this big city of commerce and trade and industry, and Glasgow, in a similar vein, is like this as well. During the Victorian era, and even prior to then, it was a big merchant city where, you know, there was a lot of tobacco trade, and that was kind of what made Glasgow a lot of money. It was known as the second, the second city of the British Empire. That and the industry that we had in Glasgow pretty much secured its financial future, more or less. There was a period during like 60s through 80s, something like that, when it kind of crumbled a bit, and it's since then recovered, and it's now one of it's on the Mercer's list of 50 safest cities. Hard as some Glaswegians might find that to understand, considering that, well, if you've lived here, then you know all about Old Firm and the violence and stuff. Yeah, but still, actually Glasgow's really well known for science as well. A lot of very famous people came from Glasgow, just as in Manchester. I can't remember who was from Manchester, but I think Hey, look at this one mentioned that Alan Turing visited there. And nowadays as well, you also have Brian Cox, who is kind of charming. Here in Glasgow, we had people like Joseph Lister, who sort of pioneered study of sterilization. Joseph Lister, here we go. Yeah, pioneer of antiseptic surgery, who promoted the idea of sterile surgery while working at Glasgow Royal Infirmary. We also had, let's see, William Thomson, first Baron Kelvin. Everyone knows him as Lord Kelvin. He was the one who we named the Kelvin temperature scale after, amongst other various different disciplines, and he had a laboratory at the University of Glasgow. There's also a permanent exhibition at the Hunterian Museum at the University of Glasgow of all his various bits and pieces and stuff. Let's see. We also had John Logie Baird, obviously, and Sir William Burrell. Oh, Joseph Black. Joseph Black was... yeah, he sort of did stuff on reactions of chemicals with various types of limestone, and different kinds of gases. He also discovered latent heat and stuff like that. And yeah, no, we've had quite a history of science here in Glasgow. Perhaps Hey Look at This One might be able to tell you guys a bit more about science in Manchester and some of the more well-known historical folks from there. So yeah, which takes me on to question for the day, which is, who are the famous people from your city and what did they do? So if you leave your comments down the bottom, as always, and I will see you guys later. Bye!